Well, good evening, everybody. Made a recap about the Rangers, and just the Jets, and not really going well in sports right now in the land of New York sports. The Jets continue to be a freaking disgrace, freaking disaster. Rangers are showing signs of a lot of weakness, a lot of holes, and the Knicks have just been. Yeah, I think the Knicks have a serious depth problem. I think Tom Thibodeau overworks his starters. Carl Anthony Towns is a beast on offense, and that's been the bright spot. And I gushed about him in an early video, but defense isn't there. Bridges has been very inconsistent. And what's happening to Jalen Brunson, I don't know, but he's not finding his shot. He didn't even score a single point, I think, in the first half, unless it changed because they're playing the Sixers tonight. And by the way, they're 4-5, and four out of those five losses they had leads in the fourth quarter, and the starters, the team just fizzled out. They just didn't have anything left, and I think that's a sign of a lack of depth, and I think it's a sign that the starters are. I mean, they're struggling. Brunson's struggling. Hart is doing his thing. He is who he is. I'm not going to knock Josh Hart, but OG's okay. Bridges, I've seen struggle in Bridges. I've seen Brunson's overall struggles, and I've seen Carl Anthony Towns just doesn't really play much defense. And, you have two guys on the bench that, well, really only one guy that Thibodeau trusts, and that's Deuce McBride. Will it be better with Precious and Mitchell back? Probably, but, actually, two Mitchell Robinson. The problem is the guy's never healthy, but when he's on the court, he's known for defensive rebounds and second chances. And the team's really missing Isaiah Hartenstein. I don't know what I knew it was gonna. That's why I was pissed when they went to Oklahoma City. But Knicks can only offer him the max of 72, which they did. Oklahoma gave him more, and what are you gonna do? So Knicks have their issues. Again, not looking great right now in sports. The Jets are a disaster as usual. 15 years and counting, and no playoffs. And the Garden teams are showing a lot of weakness. So. Again, I think it's a sign that the Knicks are wearing down late in the fourth quarter with poor defense, and that starters are being tired, and Thibodeau is overworking them because there's not enough people on the bench that he can trust. Outside of maybe Deuce and there's Tyler Kolek, there's Jericho Sims sucks. He doesn't really do too much. Just gotta hope that Precious and Mitch come back at some point, but. Long season, will the Knicks be in the playoffs? Yeah, probably. But again, just like the Rangers, especially after last year when the Knicks fizzled out against Indiana in the second round because of injuries, I don't really have the enthusiasm to assume a championship anymore. I'm really becoming level headed, and I see that every team I root for is flawed right now. I mean, seriously flawed. And Jalen Brunson's just, I don't know if he's hurt or what, but he's not making his shots. He's turning the ball over. I don't know if he's playing in his head. He's putting too much pressure on himself. I don't know what's going on, but either way, he's not looking too good. A long way to go, but I'm concerned. I'm not looking ahead to celebrating an NBA championship with this team right now. Who knows if they'll even get out of the first round of the playoffs if they make it that far with the way they're fizzling out. So... long way to go. Things could change, but a lot of concern right now.